We have a crashed helicopter with 3 isolated persons, and we are now preparing to pick them up with an extraction force. Yeah?
When you lose personnel out there in hostile environments, it is obviously very important to get an understanding of the situation where the personnel is located and in what situation they are finding themselves. In order to do that, you want to leverage all possible information and all possible sources.
Intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, we refer to it as ISR. It's totally interconnected. The intelligence gives us an indication where we need to conduct the surveillance. The surveillance is a systematic observation of a location over time and a mass area. And then we focus assets to conduct the reconnaissance.
Joint ISR and all the resources available in nations are needed to put together this situational awareness.
You need individuals who can monitor the dark web, track open source reporting. We've got capabilities out there that can surveil, such as a radar capability to surveil a large area. We've got full motion video, high definition sensors that can identify people on the battle space.
One of the reasons for the use of unmanned systems, either underwater or on the surface or in the air, is because missions where it's good to keep the man out of the loop, we can do it more efficiently and cost effectively with an unmanned system.
You have airborne platforms which enable you to get the range and the reach, and you get information from teams that are out there, and then it's all brought together here in a sort of all-source fusion type centre. The more disparate information you can bring together, the more accurate your final decision is going to be.
The core here is to obtain the information provided by the different nations, put together all that information to work as a team to obtain the better information to make the best decision.
It's a cooperative effort in NATO where nations will contribute their surveillance capabilities in a campaign or an operation that's dictating where that information will go and then how the decision maker actually will use it.
One of the key areas when we put all this together is being able to look in at a searchlight, narrow that down to a floodlight and then a spotlight. Then we can provide the correct, accurate direction to our forces on the ground so they can conduct the extraction.
That way, our decision makers at the political level, at the military level, can make informed decisions on extraction of the personnel and the risks involved in search operations.
NATO is posed by threats on all of its borders, and that dictates the need to collect information in the different domains. In the maritime domain, across the land domain, in the air domain, the space domain, and cyber. Pulling all of these together is critical to conduct activity and action against the threats.
The strength of the alliance is that we are able to put all of these resources into one picture, and we are able to make sense of it and use it for military command and control and political decision making.